No need to connect. No need to disconnect, neither in thought or action. Hey everyone, welcome to Mindful Adventures. The first question: how can we connect to our true nature under any circumstances, even states of mind, mood, or condition? Initially, when you wrote the question, I wrote you back, and I asked for clarification because you ended with circumstances, and I had a feeling that there was more to it than the original question. And then you wrote back with even states of mind, mood, or condition. You also added an additional question: how do we get back to our state of emptiness? So again, how can we connect to our true nature under any circumstances, even states of mind, mood, or condition? How do we get back to our state of emptiness? So the true nature, yes, in the search for God, search for the true nature, search for the authentic self, or the search for the true self, or the search for reality, the real existence. Some may call it piercing the veil, breaking through the matrix, all of the different terminology and the way that we refer to this true nature. But if you go around and you ask people what do they mean by true nature or the true self or reality or God, you find that each person may be carrying their own beliefs and perceptions around the terminology. These different ideas, all contained in something called the true nature. And so in your question, I'm relieved that you didn't say anything like the best self. I want to find my best self. Or the true self. You said true nature, and it's beautiful. But you are here. And you're asking, how do I connect, or how can we connect to our true nature? So if you are here, then where is the true nature? You would like to connect, meaning that you are disconnected from the true nature. So if you are here, disconnected, where is the true nature? Where is there to connect? So I say that there is no connecting or disconnecting required. Where will you connect? Which part of the body will you use to connect? And where are you disconnected? I don't see, in our bodies any place to disconnect or reconnect. So inquire, from where does this question arise? When the thought arises, I want to connect to my true nature, then the question arises, or the thought arises. I'm not saying you're disconnected, by the way. I'm saying that the thought arises, the idea, the concept of connection or disconnection along with an idea of the true nature. It means that the idea is coming from that which is false. The idea of I would like to connect to the true nature means that the I that you are speaking from, or thinking from, or identifying with is disconnected. No method of connection, no method of disconnection. Put aside ideas, beliefs of connecting or disconnecting, and simply see. What remains? And you may have read somewhere or heard of the true nature. I understand. And when the mind begins to interpret what this true nature may look like through the various concepts, definitions, and characteristics that have been written or spoken of, or that you may have heard of, that suddenly this new object of perception arises called the true nature, with various characteristics that you must begin searching for. With the idea of connection arises the search. And in going on the search, you have to inquire, what am I searching for? The object of perception, called the true nature, if it carries characteristics you must understand that those characteristics are subject to change according to the mind. And in the illusory mind appearing with an object of perception called the true nature, then along with that is the defining, the characterizing, and the limiting perceptions around what this true nature may be. And in searching for this mirage comes the disconnection. So, stop searching. Close your eyes. Stop searching. And simply see what is here. A thought may arise saying, aha, oh, this feels good. It feels like emptiness. This is it. Let that go. What is here? Another thought or an idea may arise saying, oh, I feel silence. I feel peace. Continue seeing. Whatever arises in thought, see it arise and see it fall away and see its way out. No need to connect. No need to disconnect. Neither in thought or action. It's simple. The difference between seeing and looking is that when you see, the seeing, the sight is choiceless. It's not picky or choosy. It's not seeing with the intention of seeing anything in particular. Seeing is seeing. Looking, on the other hand, is when the attention is directed towards an object or a concept or an idea held in mind. Then you are looking for something. There is motive, intent. Very subtle difference between motive and intention. Nevertheless, you're looking at, for, or to. Stop looking, stop searching, and simply see. The second part of your question, it's very important to look at the second part of your question. Under any circumstances, is mind. Mind would like security. Mind wants under any circumstances. But that which is true, regardless of circumstances, or no circumstances, or good circumstances, or bad circumstances, or the right circumstances, or the wrong circumstances, truth is. Mind is asking for the perception of true nature to be under any circumstances. But the same mind is inquiring about connecting. The illusory mind may have given rise to disconnection, and at the same time, in that disconnection, it is looking for security, connection. The mind is very subtle in pivoting in its position. You have to be watchful, vigilant, in awareness. So the security of under any circumstances, even states of mind, mood, or condition, under any circumstances, is mind. Mind would like the security. mood, the emotions, or the condition. So, if you are speaking from the I that is disconnected, naturally, a state or feeling of insecurity may arise. And that's okay. It is a natural response to the unknown. Whether it is a real or imagined threat or fear, it is the belief that you are disconnected and identifying with that which is disconnected that creates the entire play of seeking security, of seeking under any circumstances. But in dropping connection or disconnection and falling into the unknown, the unknowable, the inexhaustible, security and insecurity may also not even be a question. And in surrendering in that, and surrendering into the unknown, no need for connection, no need for disconnection. You're here. A new experience. One that the word experience actually doesn't even do it justice. We'll call it abidance. Abiding in the awareness, abiding in that which is unknown, abiding as the unknowable, abiding awareness, regardless of security or insecurity, connection or disconnection. Ideas of true nature versus false nature. Simply abiding. So when you ask the question, how can we connect to our true nature under any circumstances, even states of mind, mood, or condition? Again, drop connecting, drop disconnecting. Forget about true nature or false nature. Under any circumstances is the security of mind, and it is a false security. So let go of that as well and see what is here. How to return back to our emptiness, or to a state of emptiness? How to get back to our state of emptiness? There is no going back. No such thing as going back. Emptiness. Drop going back, drop the idea of going forward. What remains? Just see. How do we get back to our state of emptiness? Emptiness is not a state. That's like saying the distance between objects, the empty space, is in a state of emptiness. It is never in a state. There are no states of emptiness. Emptiness is, and everything that arises or appears within it may move within it and can also disappear within it, but the emptiness is untouched. So to awareness, pure consciousness. So don't worry about going back. Oftentimes we create our searching because naturally, we want the feeling of progression. A little bit of ambition may arise to achieve or possess or to conquer or to acquire or attain. And in that we participate in the play of existence. However, in stopping, pausing, no connecting or disconnecting, no going back or seeking going forward, no ideas of this type of nature and that type of nature and whatever that looks like in mind, with no mirages, emptiness, abidance. And in that abidance, the play of existence can have its way. All states of change arise in the unchanging. Wow, Shakespeare really did shake the sphere when he said to be or not to be. That is the question. So for you, I'd say don't be. And also don't not be. And then there are no questions or answers. What is, is. If you choose to be, then you may be driven to search after new things to be and different things to be, the true nature, being the true nature, connecting from a feeling of being disconnected. Like I say, truth is. Let the mirage of mind do its dance to carry or create a sense of a journey or search. That's fine. There's nothing wrong in it at all. So my intention is not to judge or discourage, just pointing. Close your eyes in silence and see what is here. The next question my 65th birthday is coming soon. I'm both excited and afraid because I don't want to age. Is there a way to make time stand still? Again, my 65th birthday is coming soon. I'm both excited and afraid because I don't want to age. Is there a way to make time stand still? No, just the other day, I mentioned that cause and effect are cause-effect, no and. Comes together as a package deal. So too with life and death. It isn't life and death, it is life-death. So immediately at the time of birth, death happens in that exact same instant. And naturally, in aging and getting older, some feelings may arise of there's been a security in living and breathing, and with aging, as you're approaching what appears to be the end of living, some resistance may arise of, I don't want to age. But I've always felt like aging is beautiful. And people always say, well, that's because you're in your 30s, getting closer to 40 now, but you're still young. Wait till you start getting the aches and pains and all of this and that. I already get some of that, here and there, but it's not about that. There are people who reach 80, 90 years old. They don't have all of these aches and pains and horrible experiences that others may report. What it may appear to be like a terrible experience. So I see aging as a beautiful process. Aged wine, fine wine, who doesn't enjoy, wine when it's aged a bit? And so too with life. The experiences that you have gone through, such a dynamic, beautiful play. Joys, triumphs, suffering, love, or a lack of love, or peace, no peace, gain, loss, healing, pain. Such a beautiful, precious thing. But everything that appears has its moment of disappearing or decomposing. And in discovering that which doesn't come and go right now, then there is no need to worry about death. Abidance in awareness. It's okay, some fears may bubble up. It's natural. I would only wish you a long life, although there are many who may only make it to the age of 20 or 30, and they live many lifetimes. That short, what appears to be a short period of time, actually can cover many lifetimes. And that which appears to be a long duration of life, there are many out there who reach the end of that, the end of the experience in the bodily form, and they realize that they really have never lived. Truly allowed themselves to live. So, I invite you to go in meditation, abide in that which does not come and go. That will be your refuge. And then 66, 67, 68, so on and so forth. Age is nothing but a number. It's just numbers. Our beliefs and ideas and perceptions around these numbers and concepts may create more suffering than what is necessary. This is why you may have heard somebody say, when somebody leaves their body, some people may say, "Oh, but they were so young, it was too soon." This is one of the most ridiculous, nonsensical things I've ever heard. Too soon? Too soon? In relationship to what? And I know from experience when this has been said to me with loved ones that were close that left their bodies. When somebody has said this to me, I would hope that anybody who's listening, that you wouldn't pay that forward in saying this. It is not. It shows a lack of real thinking. Too soon? No, there is no such thing as too soon. Life is. The impermanence, the impermanency of it all is. One just has to be aware and surrender into that. And again, in the abidance, you see that everything is moving through that which does not move. And to say that the impermanence is happening with impermanence, I don't want to give you a false coin to hold on to and like, okay, well now I would just be permanent and allow the impermanence. Well, no, just enjoy the experience, enjoy life to the fullest, enjoy every minute. It is precious. I say move in awareness by the second. There's 86,400 seconds a day. Life is immediate. Every second, the immediacy of it, the immediacy of 1 second can be so delightful and exquisite if truly lived, that 30, 40, 50 years just in 1 second. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's the best that I have for now. So how to make time stand still? There is no time. However, be here now, even when thoughts arise or fears arise on aging, allow it to arise and subside, and then there you go. Time stands still. It's simple. When we move from here to here and allow everything that is to be, you see there is no time. It's only in mind. And yes, the body is appearing in this impermanence. In surrendering to that, you may taste and see and know that you are not moving in your body. The body is moving through you. So celebrate and delight in the movement with gratitude, with joy, awareness. And there's no time like the present. Let's just get rid of the word like. There's no time in the present. May all be peace and happiness. Om Shanti Shanti. Namaste.